And ladies and gentlemen, and superheroes, and whatever the hell you want to be referred to as, welcome to Comics League Live. I'm Jared, and today it's time for the long awaited April Fool's stream. So, the way this is going to work is I got the gentleman in the back room. I'll let them in a second. And the way it's going to work is that we all have assigned each other something we know the person hates, and then they have to positively review it. Me, I had to review Josstice League, and I'm gonna do. Nick is gonna go first, but first I'll let the boys in.
I am Phoenix.
Hello there, Nick.
Hello. I would be on my laptop, but it seemed I forgot to bring the charger with me. I'm, not away from it. But I do have something I need to say. I need to get this off my chest. I've been weighing this thoughtfully. I have an announcement to make. This will be my last episode of Comics League.
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity. I think I need to move on. Nothing against you, nothing personal. I just think that April Fool's!
Yeah, I told you it was an April Fool's joke. That's not just saying something randomly and saying April Fool's doesn't work. I knew you were joking. But
you want to know it's not
I'm
April
glad it
Fool's
was
today?
just a joke, Nick. I'm glad it was just a joke.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Yeah, exactly.
But you want to know it?
Hmm?
You want to know it's not an April Fool's though? I just had my best sales ever, one-day sales ever at a con.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm just sharing out the link. So now I'll let the other people in.
So yeah, I gotta.
All the hopes and dreams of Krypton live in you now.
Hello.
What's up? I watch Gotham Knights.
Gunn is directing Superman Legacy. He confirmed it. So, and then for our last individual. What's up, JHEAT? Bringing the heat.
What's up?
JHEAT. JJheat. I got your thing sorted.
We're going to go in a certain order that I have figured out. Nick is going to go first because he has to bounce first. But actually, first, Nick.
Wait, I got to show you guys something. Can you guys see it? See the view?
No.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Oh. Yeah, like there's a lake out there. I got a full view of the lake right now.
Sweet. All right, so the way it's going to work, Nick is going to go first. But first, Nick, what did you think? I will say real quick, I enjoyed the Animatrix. We have to get this out of the way because we didn't get to cover it last time.
Yeah, we got a bit of a backlog, it seems.
But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I liked how each story actually is like. Well, I liked how each story was different, but still Matrix, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. What was your favorite and least favorite story?
All right, my favorite story is probably the final fight of the Osiris, because the action scenes in that, the 3D action scenes in that were great. And then
wait, I thought you're sure it's not the amazing glutes on display?
That too, but it's also my least favorite is honestly the one with the dude that's a runner and he's going through and it's like showing about how he's all of a sudden perceived the Matrix, and I was like, okay, I get what you're going for. It's not my thing.
Probably my favorite was the detective story with Trinity in it.
I think I lost him.
Yeah. I think his connection is a little bit bad today.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But,
yeah, I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone because I forgot to bring my charger, so it's my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. So, and by the way, I made this decision today for the purpose of this live stream. I'm going to temporarily suspend the no cursing rule.
Well, fuck me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So,
fuck me.
All right. So
Jared,
when you're reviewing your content, as long as you don't like go really nuts, like I'm allowing F-bombs. That's about as much as I can go.
Jared, I got something to say. I got something really important to say.
I knew he was gonna go for something Wonder Bat, so I was like,
Wonder Bat.
Well, thing is, if we can curse, then Wonder Bat.
Let
Can I
JHEAT finish.
Thank you. This is for you, Jared, and all the new 52 fans out there. Super. Wonder Bat.
No!
April Fools!
Thank you. I really appreciate that,
Jared, just to let you know.
You had him in the first half, not gonna lie.
Wait until you come to my channel. I got a little surprise for you.
Oh God, no. All right. So
worth it.
So once again, let's review what we are all reviewing. I'm reviewing Josstice League and Civil War II. Nick is reviewing Captain Marvel, and by the way, so I'm gonna go through. What's up, Lawrence? What's up, Brown Destroyer? What's up, Jaded? Jaded says Infinity War and Endgame were amazing movies that had no plot holes whatsoever. I know they were great, whatsoever. So, and what's up, Tavia? So I'm doing again Josstice League and Civil War II. Nick is doing Captain Marvel and the first 5 issues of Megan Fitzmartin's Robin.
Actually, I'm not doing. I have to say I'm not doing that because I actually didn't read the Megan Fitzpatrick whatever run. Not because
no one will blame
you. That
it's all good.
But I did watch Captain Marvel. Jared, the things I fucking do to you are
not yet. I have to go through the. I have to go through the other one. JHEAT is reviewing Superman IV: The Quest for Peace and Marville.
Actually, I didn't read Marvel. I never had the time, so.
Oh God damn it!
Oh my God, I'm sensing a pattern here.
Oh, sure you didn't. Sure you didn't.
I'm serious.
Sure you didn't.
Well, to be fair, JHEAT probably took one look at the cover. He's like, nope, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, because the cover makes you look like a predator when you pick it up. Speaking of which, I got some great stuff in my comic book store today. I'll show at the end of the stream. So, and Teladia is reviewing Wonder Woman 1984 and the first episode of CW's The Gotham Knights.
I watched the Gotham Knights.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that to him? Like,
no,
Gotham Knights is outlawed by the Geneva Convention. Why did you do that to him?
Here's the thing. The trick is we have to act like we're total fanboys of this project for, I'd say, 5 minutes. Once the 5 minutes are up, you can unleash holy hell. So I'm going to make a timer for 5 minutes. And once that goes off, I'll hold up to the mic. Once this goes off, you can go unleash holy hell. So Nick, we're going to do you first for Captain Marvel. So 3, 2, 1, begin.
So, like, this film is like totally girl power personified. Like, I'm serious. It's all colorful. You got the rainbows. You got the queer coding. It is like seriously like the best thing ever. You know. I mean, Brie Larson. She's like, an amazing actress. Oh, she just makes all my noodles feel.
This is so worth it.
And like. So, like, I was out with my girlfriends yesterday, and, like, we were talking about Captain Marvel and, like, what she needs for, like, oppression and whatnot, you know? And then, like, some a-hole called her Captain Karen, and I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? And, like, this film totally represents the 90s. Like, I loved every song. It's like a top 40 playlist in my mind. It was so great. I love this movie. It is, oh my god, and the CG was amazing. The de-aging was perfect. It was. By the way, I am gonna actually be serious for this one shining moment. Seeing Coulson again in the screen was great. That is the one positive thing I have to say about the movie. Back to the character,
Okay.
and Fury and their back and forth was really great, and I just loved every part of it. I'm just like, oh, Brie Larson. I just want to go to the mall and try on mom jeans with her.
And what do you think of the Kelly Studicana cameo, Nick?
Oh my god! I screamed like a 6-year-old girl because that's what I am mentally.
Jared, check the private chat.
New rule: if we can't get through each other's 5 minutes, seconds without laughing, you're exempt from your. No, you have to give you a review. Sorry. Don't be adding in new rules. I'm sorry, Nick.
Jerry, why are you being such a patriarchal, straight white male? Like, seriously, don't you know women rule the world?
Well played, Nick. Well played.
Yes, it is, Lawrence. This is
Jared is
awesome.
regretting every second of this.
This is such a great idea.
And
keep going. You got 2 minutes left.
I love how you had the straight white female bossing all the black people around. That is such great. That is a great way to defeat racism right there. It's had the white women boss the black people around. That is how you do it. That is progress right there.
He makes it sound like a perfect SJW. This is classic.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Well done, sir.
How much time do I got left?
30 seconds.
1 minute and 45 seconds.
Okay, all right.
Here, I'll hold it up to the camera here so you can see.
Just give me a 10-second warning so I can prepare the heel turn.
Okay.
But a 20-second warning actually. But it's like the scrolls. They're the perfect representation, and the tree. Well. They're so symbolic of alt-right nationalist politics. I mean, Marville is literally Trump. I'm literally shaking right now at how much Trump he is. Oh,
and by the way, Movie Theater King, we're all positively reviewing crap movies. Go ahead, Nick.
And and it's like every second on the Kree homeworld is literally January 6th. Oh my god, just the thought of it is making me
gee.
I'm literally shaking right now. I'm so triggered.
This is
10 seconds.
9.
No. Hey, 30 seconds actually. 30 seconds.
Let's pretend it's 10 seconds. I want to do my heel turn.
Okay.
But one thing that I will have to say give me the countdown.
10, 9,
but one
8,
thing
7,
I have to say
6,
that
5,
all else,
4,
one thing
3,
I will
2,
I will
1.
I will not avoid thinking.
This is awesome.
Black Widow, but instead you got this.
Okay. Oh, jeez, that is so good. Oh my gosh, man, that was so good. Oh my gosh.
The fury.
Oh, the way it just all of a sudden exploded like a nuclear bomb.
That's why I wanted you to give me a countdown. That was the plan.
Well done, sir. I think so far you're gonna be a tough act to beat. All right. Who wants to go next? I can go next, or any of you guys won't want to go next.
Teladia, let's get the worst out of the way.
All right, Teladia. So
Jared, I want to see Jared.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, so
Here it
once again,
comes.
to remind you guys, I did Josstice League and Civil War 2. Which one would you like to hear first?
Justice League.
Okay.
Either.
I will time myself. How's that?
That's fair.
All right, 5 minutes. So, oh my gosh, when I was watching Josstice League today, the coolest thing happened. There was like there's so many bright colors and lights. It's just like the Super Friends show that I grew up with, and for some reason can't get that DC has evolved past it. It was so magical. It is one of the greatest things ever. Snyder should never have gotten control of the DC characters because DC is supposed to be up and bright, just like Marvel. It's so great that they got the guy that built Marvel to do this. It is like one of the greatest things in the world. Joss Whedon is totally not a perv. He's totally one of the greatest film directors of all time, up there with Christopher Nolan. The way the CGI lip symbolizes Superman's struggle to be accepted in man's society. It is just to watch Henry Cavill return with his fake lip, because what that represents is our fake reaction to him in BVS, which totally wouldn't happen if this character existed in real life.
A little over the top,
Flash
Jared.
falling into Wonder Woman's chest totally was not pervy. What it actually represented was the Flash standing up to the patriarchy. It was such an amazing moment. And Ray Fisher having his role significantly cut down. It didn't really affect the plot that well, because here's the thing about it. Ray Fisher was not that important to the Justice League. When has Cyborg ever been a member of the Justice League in the modern comics? You can't name one example, and Jeff Johns does not count. They made the joke. They made my favorite Aquaman joke when he talks to Fish. It is one of the greatest, most funniest moments ever in a DC movie. We have Batman and Wonder Woman sharing wine while she's wearing a half toga, which so totally comes out of nowhere and makes sense. I'm falling apart here.
Almost one character. You almost
and totally. Oh my gosh!
Keep going.
I heard like the John Williams Superman score and the Danny Elfman Batman theme, which totally fits for these dark versions of these characters. And don't even get me started on how awesome it is that Liam Neeson was the face model for Steppenwolf. Oh my gosh, what an amazing way to pay tribute to such an amazing actor. I have 2.5 minutes left. And don't worry that Darkseid never shows up in a movie with New Gods, because here's the thing about it. Steppenwolf always goes ahead of the planet, because in this Earth 2 comic that was an Elseworld story, Steppenwolf showed up first because Darkseid was already invading the universe everyone cares about. But and don't even get and oh my gosh, I stood up for female empowerment when Martha said, "Oh, Clark said you were the thirstiest girl he's ever met." That was such an amazing moment for female empowerment, and the fact that Lois Lane was relegated to covering pet shows and all that, it was totally not creepy. It was totally not degrading to women. Oh my gosh. And don't get me started about the heavy implication of Wonder Bat. Oh my gosh. What an amazing ship. They totally deserve each other in this universe. Never mind the fact that Batman may or may not have tried to murder people. Oh my gosh. They belong together. Forget Super Wonder. Forget Super Wonder. One of them.
I am clipping that. We will never live that down.
Screw you. We have never one of the most amazing. No, I'm not done yet. I still have time. Stop it. It is one of the top tier DC moments of all time. Like, wow. And by the way, it doesn't matter, because if you look at it right here, and oh my gosh, what I really want, forget Restore the Snyderverse, I want the Whedonverse. I want to see where else that Joss Whedon was going to go, because if you don't know, he was going to direct Wonder Woman, and that totally would not have been a bad idea, degrading to women. And don't even get me started about his Batgirl thing. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if we had a Joss Whedon's Justice League, like one pure, release the Whedon cut of Justice League, release the de-Snydered version of Whedon cut. And by the way, I also love how in the beginning of the movie, it starts off with a Zack Snyder movie because it's totally a course correction from Zack Snyder. That's a final FU from the main regime about Zack Snyder's take on Batman versus Superman. Oh my gosh, this was so amazing. Not and the worst thing to ever come from DC movies ever. Oh my gosh, who authorized this movie? It was probably Satan. Because okay, look, let's examine this real quick. Who thought it was a good idea to instead of putting a fake beard on Superman to make him all of a sudden, oh, don't worry, we'll just CGI the lip because that totally works. Oh my gosh. And Flash falling into Wonder Woman, which, by the way, makes no sense. And all it does is makes the Flash look like a perv. Don't even get me started on the Flash, a Justice League member, mind you, being portrayed as a coward. He's like, I don't fight. I just push people and run away. You do fight people, dude. I saw you fight Captain Boomerang in the last movie. Shut up. Or it's like Aquaman. Oh, don't even get me started. Aquaman, I hear you could talk to fish. No one says that anymore. No one in the comics. No one says that anymore. What are you doing?
Jared, I have one rebuttal.
What?
Wonder Bat.
And don't get me started about that BS. Like, where the hell did that come from?
It's canon.
It's like, wait a second. All of a sudden, Batman goes into like a room in the Batcave that inexplicably shows up that we never had any indication was in there. And wait, speaking of the Batcave, so we link the hangar to the Batcave, even though there's no way this massive hangar fits in the Batcave. And also, wait a second, when they leave to go to fight Steppenwolf, the transport is hovering above them and the gate opens. But the hangar that was in was ostensibly a part of the Batcave. What? Who authorized this stupid movie that, by the way, is a pain to follow because there's jump cut. I'm like, stop it. Make up your freaking mind, Whedon. You know how to make a competently edited movie. I've seen Avengers, and I mean Avengers 1 because Avengers 2 was crap. But I'm like, dude, no wonder you can't get work because you're a has-been hack. That's what you are, Whedon. That's what you are, and Justice League proves it. Here's what you don't understand. These are not Marvel characters. You can't take the same Marvel sensibilities and put them on the Justice League. So you guys want to hear Civil War 2?
Hold on, give yourself a breather and check the private chat.
Oh, trust me, I could go on for hours with this. Oh, screw you. You guys suck. All right, so far, how was that?
I have to say this though. We've had a Christmas miracle. Jared has confirmed that Wonder Bat is canon, and I will be clipping that.
That was during the part that I don't care about.
He said it.
Jared,
okay,
I will be posting that as a short on my channel, and you cannot take that down.
Okay, Jared, if it'll make you feel any better. Super Wonder. Wonder Bat.
Okay. So
Jared, I hope I will put in immortality the fact that you made Wonder Bat canon on stream.
All right, so anyway, well, if you look at the bottom, it says April Fool's stream. So screw you.
I can
I have a reaction to Wonder Bat. So
hold on.
Yeah,
I think I still have it.
I can clip that out.
Yeah, but I will put in the comments. By the way, this was an April Fool's stream, so screw you.
Well,
so,
not if I clip it and re-upload it. I will re-upload it on my own channel.
I will go to every time you re-upload the video. I will put in the comments section. This was from an April Fool's stream.
I will remove the comment.
Oh, here, Brown Destroyer. Why was the homeless man saying I gave up? It has anything to do with the Justice League movie. That's basically the audience after they watch that piece of crap. Hey, what's up, Legion? So what we're doing today is we have to positively review a movie for 5 minutes. You missed him reviewing Captain Marvel. And then we have to I just reviewed Justice League positively and then toward a new a-hole. So are you guys prepped for Civil War 2?
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
My butthole has been properly lubricated.
All right.
No homo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No,
homo. What you got to understand about Civil War 2. Here's the thing about it. first off, the art is awesome. David Marquez nails the art, and that's the thing about a lot of these comic book stories that are bad. Stop it, Nick. Is the fact that they assign great artists to these books. So at least the art and the art is really good here, and it's one of the. And that's why he's one of my favorite comic book artists, Marquez, because he really has that like dynamic nature. These characters. Then I get the idea that they were going for with the pre-crime thing, because hey, they're basically going for what's that movie with Tom Cruise that dealt with pre-crime?
Minority Report.
They're basically doing Minority Report, and it's interesting that so we have an Inhuman that he can predict things, which he can predict the future ostensibly, which that's interesting too, and I like that idea, and that's definitely an interesting way to differentiate it from Civil War I and to pit Captain Marvel against Iron Man. Sorry about that. That's a text from my other phone, but and also I like the lineups of each. I like how now Iron Man says in the book, "Okay, Cap. Last time we had an ideological debate and I was on the opposite end, it didn't turn out so well. So whatever you do, I'm going with you this time." And also, here's the thing. The Secret Empire tie-in, the Steve Rogers Captain America tie-in to this is so cool, because at this point it's revealed that Cap was redone for a Hydra agent, and it shows that he is manipulating everything behind the scenes, and he is basically behind them, behind pushing the Civil War. He's manipulating them so they will go to war. And also, it's an accurate portrayal about how annoying Captain Marvel is. So there you go. I like that, because she definitely acts like Captain Karen in this story.
Oh, you broke character.
No, I didn't, because I'm saying I like this portrayal of the book. I'm talking about what I like about this book.
Okay.
And I like the line. I'll put it this way. While I originally did, I also enjoyed the way the story opens up, establishing a legal background with She-Hulk defending an old supervillain, and then you also have now Hawkeye. Hawkeye's trial for killing Bruce Wayne is now like this. Bruce Banner that'll be something, wouldn't it? Is like a big it's essentially the OJ trial, but in the Marvel universe. So I like how they fit in that aspect of the story. And what else is kind of cool is that actually the fight scenes in this book. Like there's this cool scene where one of the visions that Ulysses gives them is that Spider-Man Miles Morales will kill Captain America, so they all go to the Capitol, and Iron Man shows up in this giant War Machine looking suit and fights Captain Karen. It's really cool. I also like Medusa uses Iron Man's fighting Medusa, and all of a sudden Iron Man gets a notification that says hull breach. It's like, what do you mean hull breach? Then you see how her hair is coming through the cracks in his armor, so it's totally like a horror movie. It's really cool. And
so you're saying that things got a little bit hairy?
Yeah, exactly. It definitely got hairy with that one.
A close shave.
It's actually interesting. This was the time when the Human Torch was sleeping with Medusa too, so he's in this book for no reason. And
hey, I do.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Talk about a burnt scalp.
I'm starting to break, but what's also interesting about this story is also, and it's something that's revealed in Secret Empire when. So Cap. So the guys are. So after the vision of Miles is revealed, Cap's like inner circle is like, don't go to the Capitol, he'll kill you. He goes, no, I don't care, because what you don't understand is that when everyone was looking at the vision of me being killed by Miles, I looked around and there were Hydra flags everywhere. So no matter what, we win. So I don't care if I die. Hydra still rules the world. And then it's 5 seconds left. And see. The thing about Civil War II is that it is one of the most inexplicably and, quite frankly, one of Bendis' worst written books, because let me explain this to you. Okay. Ulysses predicts stuff that doesn't happen. And still Captain Marvel is like, oh my gosh, no, we have to follow everything this guy says. Like, here's the thing. I get if it's like, okay, Galactus is going to show up and eat the Earth. Yeah, okay, you can take precautions of that. But like this lawyer, she kidnaps a civilian because Ulysses predicts she's part of like some plot to take down the United States from the inside. Okay. Then when Carol captures this girl, all right, she opens the briefcase and it's empty. And Carol's still like, no, you're a Hydra agent. You're a Hydra agent. I'm like, oh my God, Karen, stop it. And it's like, okay. And the problem with this book is that Carol got too ideologically like, no, it's my way or the highway. And she had multiple occasions to say, okay, let's just take a second. Let's breathe. Even when Tony asked her, okay, what if I told you there's a 10% chance that these predictions are coming true? And Carol still was like, yeah, I'd still take that. And I'm like, oh
even
my
if
gosh,
there's a 1% chance.
Stop trying to act like Batman, Karen. It's not making you look any cooler. And again, and by the way, while the art is good, Captain Marvel's haircut is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Stop with the short hair, Captain Marvel.
It is her at her literally her most Karen.
It is the Karen way.
Ooh, JHEAT says actually Captain Karen is the Lois Lane of Marvel Comics. I couldn't agree more. Speaking of Lois Lane, I got Heroes in Crisis. So there you go. But and also, yeah, the Incredible Hulk got killed because instead of talking their way through this, they in a way pushed Bruce to show some aspect of anger, and then Hawkeye shot him. That's the other thing. So they show up and say, "You're gonna turn to the Hulk. You're gonna turn to the Hulk." And he's like, "No, I was studying myself so we can so if it happens, we can fight the Hulk." They're like, "No, you're gonna fight for the Hulk." And then Bruce experienced like some like angry episode that caused him that apparently made Hawkeye think he saw green in his eyes. And I'm like, "Oh my God!"
Well,
I'm not done, JHEAT. I'm not done, JHEAT. But then and here's the thing, though. Arguably, okay, so Captain Marvel and Iron Man, if you had not shown up to Bruce Banner, guess what would have most likely happened? Not that much. How do you know that you actually showing up is what drives him to become the Hulk? Supposedly, if he can turn into the Hulk, you still have no evidence. Yeah, you still have no evidence beyond the ramblings of a deranged inhuman that he's going to turn into the Hulk and kill everyone. And also, again, I can't even tell you enough how many times his visions don't end up being true, or he doesn't predict stuff that happens, and they still like how's he like he couldn't predict that She-Hulk was going to get shot into a coma and Rhodey was going to be killed. Are you kidding me? This makes no sense. What the heck are you talking about, Ben? Just Wonder Bat Chavez. Oh wow. Don't get me started on the New Wars. They're trying to make these characters more important than they actually are, and it's annoying. But okay, that's my review of Civil War 2. Hope you guys enjoyed.
For those who are confused, the private chat is a Festival of Wonder Bat right now, and I'm having a ball.
I'm debating closing down this chat now, but all right, fine. Okay.
Oops, Wonder Bat.
Now I went. So now we have JHEAT and Teladia are next. Which one of you fine people wants to
I'll
go? All right.
I'll go. 5 minutes on the clock.
All right, hang on. So, and to review everyone, since he didn't do his homework, but JHEAT is going to review Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. Now remember, 5 minutes of positive reviewing, and then you can tear it apart. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, Superman Quest for Peace is very based off the Christopher Reeves films preceding it. It's very grounded from Smallville. Green Kryptonian, Lex Luthor makes an appearance. And then all of a sudden, Nuclear Man shows up from Radioactive Waste. And it's a real strong commentary about the nuclear arms race in the Cold War. And how...
Keep going.
And Nuclear Man forced his way, and somehow they have this new character named Lacey. I think this was like an attempt to like parallel Nuclear Man and Superman and Lois. So that was an interesting aspect. And instead of nuclear powers, a Nuclear Man has electrical powers, which is so off brand for some reason. The production was good. The deleted footage was a lot better, and it actually did pretty decent at the box office at the time. So, you know what? I can't do this. What the actual?
No!
I'm calling it.
No, JHEAT, I had to do 5 minutes of Josstice League. You can do 5 minutes of this.
We believe in you.
You believe in you. You have to make up stuff.
I have the Wonder Bat.
What about the costumes, JHEAT? Tell me about the costumes.
Believe in the power of Wonder Bat. You can do this. We broke Jared. We broke him.
You guys suck.
We broke him.
You know what doesn't suck? Wonder Bat.
Talk about the costumes. Talk about the characterization.
Okay. Start it back up. Okay. Okay, I'm good. And it's such a shame that there was a canceled sequel that was going to adapt The Death of Superman. Like The Death of Superman with Christopher Reeves. Like it was such a travesty. Late 80s, early 90s superhero movies, and establish a precedent for more titles to come. Christopher Reeve, to be serious for a second, Christopher Reeve is an icon of his time. He will be missed. Arguably one of the best to ever play the character in complete seriousness. Seriousness.
As a fan of Henry Cavill, I will agree with you on that one. 100%. He is at least he's my second favorite Superman.
Now back to our schedule.
Brown Destroyer, JHEAT lost it a long time ago. What you're seeing is a strap.
If you want to see someone really lose it, watch me transition from loving Josstice League to absolutely hating it. Or better, Nick going from a total SJW to like us.
Okay. All right.
By the way, I will say this is just as awesome as I thought it was going to be.
Hold on. How much time do I have left?
You have 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Okay. All right. Now where was I? Oh yes.
Check the power chat.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop with the Wonder Bat stuff. Go on. Come on.
Hold on. I'm losing my train of thought.
Yes. Stop distracting people.
Okay. No, where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. And really, this was such a well-composited film, and the special effects with Superman versus Nuclear Man on the moon, it was like a work of art.
It was like a Zack Snyder movie, right?
I wouldn't go that far. The cast of the Brown Destroyer, the casting for Nuclear Man was spot on, fantastic. I can't recall his name. I just
love the fact that they dubbed him over with Gene Hackman's voice for some reason.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Brown has a thing. JHEAT, tell us about the good casting of Nuclear Man.
Oh, great performance by the cast and crew. Really a solid production through and through. Just a great old time.
How about the fact that they got John Cryer as Lex's nephew?
An original character some original character in a TV show that has no place in it. Isn't that just a jolly old time?
14 seconds.
Aside, I do want to say.
Left. 10, 9.
And I just want to say
7
for the
6,
Academy
7, 5,
and everyone here
4, 3,
that I really
1.
What the actual?
You were holding that one in. God damn, bro, you were holding that in.
You got time?
I have never seen such a half-assed, raggedy-ass production in my entire life, and I binged Josstice League just a few hours ago. So you know damn well.
JHEAT, wasn't it awesome when Superman threw the nukes in the sun?
Well, it can't be worse than Super Wonder dooming the world of injustice.
Oh my god! You guys are gonna kill me.
That's for making me watch.
You didn't. I invited you. You didn't have to say
Episode
yes.
Ever.
Oh, took it, Lawrence. I need CPR.
Don't go into the light.
By the way, this is just as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. Jeez, this is even more entertaining than when Nick and I first came up with this idea.
Like, this movie literally ruined Chris Reeve's career. This movie was so bad. The Superman IP was literally buried in the ground and forgotten for 25 years.
I wouldn't say it ruined Christopher Reeve's career because you got to remember this film was actually made like 5 or so years after the third one. Like the franchise was effectively dead after the third one, and Christopher Reeve continued to have like his accident wasn't until '95, and he continued to do movies pretty much up until then.
Okay, all right, I'll concede to that.
My turn.
No,
All right.
I gotta say this.
One more thing, and then we'll wrap it up.
Even though I never found the time, even if I did read it, Marville is indefensible. Why on God's green earth did this book even get made? Now I'm done.
By the way, Cal AOL is Clark's name in Marville.
By the way,
Thank you.
You want to know like what's also a travesty and should be stricken from this earth? Super
Gotham
Wonder.
Knights. Oh.
I'm sorry. My book sold over 100,000 copies, which is way more than Chloe's books ever sell. But that's beyond the point.
But all I have to do is say Wonder Bat and you're triggered. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh yeah! Oh!
All right, so Teladia, your turn.
Wonder Bat.
You're saying on the bottom, Babel.
Bat.
All right, so now Teladia, which do you want to do first? You want to do Gotham Knights first, or you want to do Wonder Woman 1984?
Gotham Knights first because that's the most freshest in my mind right now.
Oh,
Before you start,
DC Comics.
Sorry?
Before you start, Teladia, I do need to take off. It was great with you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the stream. Me and my aunt are gonna grab some food and have a good night.
Have fun, dude. That
All right,
was
see
so
ya,
much
man.
fun. By the way, I just want to say the thing that made Nick's the most funny is that he literally could convince us he was an SJW.
Well, at least he came up with the death of Super Wonder.
Check the private chat.
That could be a good storyline, actually. The Dark Knight and the Amazon Princess. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, Nuclear Pier did appear in the Bendis run. That explains it.
Because even
Okay,
Bendis can...
so
JHEAT, I remember.
I got 5
minutes. 5 minutes, and you have to basically act like we were for your 5 minutes, and then once this is up, unleash hell, and then it's the same thing for Wonder Woman 1984. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, it first off, great appeal with the introduction of I forgot his name now, but Bruce Wayne's adopted son introduction.
Turner,
that's his name. That's right. Yeah, Turner. You can see he has the richness, and like he's living the high life and high and mighty life. You don't get to see Bruce Wayne in this, unfortunately, but you got to see his friends, Stephanie. I think her name was Stephanie. Carrie Kelly was also in the episode
from Trig,
and also we got to see some really cool Easter eggs. Like as an example, was the Batmobile. We got to see that.
That wasn't the Batmobile. I don't think.
There was a Batmobile in the Batcave.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
In the Batcave, yes. But what I felt like was really gluing it together is the investigation. How they came together. Like there was, and it was interesting that choice for Harvey Dent. Very interesting choice. I thought the guy played it well, and I think he's the greatest Two-Face going. Just saying. No shade at thing. What's his name? I forgot his name now. The guy who played in the Dark Knight. No shade at him.
Oh, Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah, that That's his name. Yeah. But what also was cool as well is they had their very own passageway. So I was just like, cool. So they got it's like the Batcave, but it goes up. Instead of going down into the Batcave, it goes upwards, and it's like this little mini hideout area. So I was just like, wow, that's pretty cool. Also as well, what was cool is the fact that well, the fact that it was a lot of action scenes in it, and I really enjoyed the fight between the police and the fugitives. Which we got to see the Joker's daughter, which I thought was really interesting.
Oh,
And I also
Teladia,
thought,
tell us about the multiculturalism.
oh, the multiculturalism's great. It's great.
I just love the way he just said it's great.
It's great. Yeah, it's great. So,
Tell us about the bat suit.
oh, don't get me started on the bat suit. The bat suit's wonderful.
Like Wonder Bat.
Yes, just like Wonder
You
Bat.
do realize it's not my turn to speak, so you're not exactly fueling my rage right now.
We know.
we know. But yeah, it's like the suit was great. The cowl looks awesome. The Batarang, oh my god, the Batarang and the Bat Bombs look great as well. And also Carrie Kelly's design for his Robin suit looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's the most of it. What I can remember,
You
recollect.
have a minute and a half left.
I can say that, like, for me, the episode was a straight 9 out
What'd you
of 10.
think of the teasing Court of Owls?
Oh, the coin! That was interesting. The coin was interesting that they put the. Oh my god, Jared, please stop. Please, oh my god, I can't concentrate. Yeah.
Yeah, we're writing each other hate notes in the private
Yeah.
chat. If you guys don't know what we're doing, why we're laughing. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We're talking about the Court of Owls. Lots of flips. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, lots of flips. Court of Owls was really interesting. We got to see a Talon, which was great. So, yeah, how many minutes have I got left?
15 seconds.
So with the last 15 seconds, I'll give this
10,
9,
9, 8,
9,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5.
4,
4,
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Unleash hell!
It was BS. It was a worst show I've ever seen. I had blood coming out of my eyes after watching that. I was just like, no. How could they make an adopted son someone random stranger, not Dick Grayson? How did they end up getting Carrie Kelly as Robin? That's the second thing. Joker's daughter telling the adopted son, "Oh my, Batman killed Joker." That's never happened. And the only cool
Except
thing,
on Batwoman.
Tell
Yes,
us how it just reinvented Batman comics and made it better.
no,
His 5
no.
minutes is up.
No,
Come on.
he's done. He's done. Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, I really hated the show. I think this show deserves to be a 0 out of 10. It's a 0 out of 10 from me, guys. Never again am I watching that show, Jared. You can't force it down my throat.
And by the way, so you know what I'll just end up doing is every time you bring up Wonder Bat, I'll bring up Gotham Knights on your show. Oh, you just declared war with the wrong dude. Oh my gosh. And you two, oh, by the way, JHEAT, every time you bring up Wonder Bat and do that little jig, I am going to start bringing up how much I love the storyline Marville, how it's up there with all the great Marvel stories of all time.
Okay, so
I only have one response.
So go ahead, Teladia.
my next 5 minutes is for
Bring it
one.
on.
Wonder Woman
Wonder-
1984. All right.
Yeah,
So again, same way. 'Cause that was fantastic. Well done. And again, I just want to say this is so awesome. All right. 3. Wait, hang on.
Am I full screen, by the way? I want to see your faces.
All right. So let me undo that. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Wonder Woman 1984.
Okay, Wonder Woman 1984 was a great start, right? You got to see Diana, you know, basically living the normal life that she was led to be. And then you got to the mall scene, and one of the most coolest thing you see was her tiara. Whew, flows it and hits the cameras, knocking them out, and then she tells the little girl, "Shh." So
Because that's not creepy at all.
that's not
Go
creepy
ahead.
at all. No, I find that inspiring. So yeah, I also like to say that as well. Within this movie, Steve Trevor return was a great thing. Why was it a great thing? Because you got to see the dynamic between Chris Pine and Gal Gadot yet again in the film, right? As well, like you got what's his name? Page of Pascal. Life can be good, but it can be a whole lot better. That line alone is the greatest thing I've ever seen because because it's true. Life can be good, but you can make it a lot better with Maxwell Lord. The also Cheetah. Yeah, and Steve Trevor being possessed by an I can't pronounce that by a man was not creepy. Uh, and also like what else did I like? Oh yeah, the action scene in the White House. Was it the White House?
It was the White House.
Yeah, the action scene in the White House was pretty cool. I really,
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I mean, that was pretty cool. And then she goes with the gun, bang, and hits the bullet. I really like that. And I also, well, the armor, the golden armor looked
I
amazing.
and seriously, that is actually really cool.
Yeah. So that's a genuine thing, right? It is really cool. The golden armor. But Cheetah played by what's her name? I can't pronounce
Kristen
it.
Wiig.
Christine Wiig. She did a good job playing Cheetah. Obviously she gradually gets her powers, and but you got to see her, transform from a woman into a cheetah, and you could see she was bringing it out the best of her, and like it was really cool to see that. And then the final thing, obviously, about this was like, how many minutes have I got left?
You got
Um,
2 minutes.
the one thing I'll say about this film that really it it had some Christopher Reeves moment in it as well.
Yeah, tell us about how accurate, comics accurate Maxwell Lord was.
Oh, Maxwell Lord was comic book accurate. It was that accurate to the comics.
All right, tell us about how she totally didn't kill anyone when she was
Oh
flipping
yeah.
trucks. Or no, wait, tell us about how realistic it is that Steve Trevor, a World War I pilot, would be able to pilot a plane.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like it felt cool. That's what to say is
Cool. That's good. I love that. That works.
yeah, it felt cool. Also like Maxwell Lord's speech to the audience was a magnificent performance. Give it to me, give me all your stuff. I was just like, yes,
He said.
give it to him.
That's what she said. And how Steve Trevor's soul possessed the body of a man with a completely different lifestyle was not invasive or creepy at all.
No,
Wait,
it wasn't.
how do you know that guy was LGBTQ?
It was leaked, and it was a subtle aspect. It was a subtle tease at the end in the post-credit scene.
Well, that's homophobic.
Oh boy.
Hollywood being homophobic? Oh my god!
Tell us about the sound and hey, the Batman. Again, we're positively reviewing crappy movies.
Yeah, we're positively reviewing Wonder Woman 84. Oh, the soundtrack was great. The girl who did the Wonder Woman score from the first film and the BVS. Great score. And I got a little bit left. I would actually give this film about 8.5 out of 10
10, 9,
9,
because
8,
I think they had a
7,
really good
6,
thing.
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
Okay,
2, 1, go.
Okay, this movie was shit from the start to finish. How can future Trevor come back? He died, right? He literally died, right? And like, how did he not know what a dustbin is? Come on, everyone knows what a dustbin is, right? Another
Right.
thing too, like, it was creepy that the possession of a man, that was creepy. And what's his name? Maxwell Lord was definitely not portrayed correctly like he was in the comics.
Yeah, because it's actually kind of interesting when I was watching the movie. I mean, when I saw the trailer and her in the golden armor, I was like, if there's ever a villain that the golden armor is appropriate for, it's Maxwell Lord. And then nothing happens. But go on.
Check the private chat.
Okay, it's fine. It's whatever you want, whatever you're into. I'm not one to shame you.
Well, I was gonna say as well, like, this film didn't live up to the expectations the first film did.
Oh, nice,
yes.
Dave.
That's
Nice.
a nice one, Dave. Yeah,
Yes.
that should be in a 2-pack, honestly. Maxwell Lord having Dreamstone powers makes no sense. Well, because Tevye, he wished that he was the Dreamstone.
He wished.
And wasn't
Yeah.
a Trump allegory at all.
It
No.
totally wasn't. And it's not like he totally called someone a loser all the time. It's not like he did that. They destroyed Maxwell Lord's character. Oh my gosh, yes. The 80s soundtrack is awesome. Yeah, I mean, for a movie, here's a question.
Mhm.
Why did it have to take place in the 80s?
That's a good question. It didn't have to.
I thought, when they said 1984, I thought they were going to talk about government surveillance or something like that. But no!
No, they didn't. They straight up went about, it was a propaganda, basically, movie.
Mm-hmm. It was.
And it was bad. That's all I got to say about that. And before I give the back to Jared, I got a little something I want to share. Can I share that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Hold on. All right.
It's not a Wonder Bat thing, is it?
No.
No. 1 second.
Yeah, it was made due to the election. Yeah, exactly. And Patty Jenkins almost pretty much admitted it herself.
All right, where's the thing? All right,
here's another question. What was the point of Cheetah?
You needed an action villain.
all right,
Cheetah
ready?
should have been the main. They wanted a full-blown love story of a badass warrior woman. I saw the title.
Come on, play it.
All right. Oh no! Already?
It's loading.
No, it's not. It's not playing.
Hold on, let me try.
All right.
Did you guys seriously make this clip that fast?
Yes.
Wow, you guys are fast at this. I
Hold on.
commend you.
Hold on.
We had to. Sorry, it had to be done. It had to be done for the right reasons.
Well, at least it's doing April Fool's, so.
Right.
Right.
Look at the face. Look at his face.
Play it.
You're clipping my video. Nice. Go ahead. We'll see what happens with that.
May the force be with you, Wonder Bat.
Look at the face.
Yeah, I know. We'll see what happens with that.
May the force be with you, Wonder Bat.
Wonder Bat.
Okay, we're done. I'm done.
Just a look. I will say, when I was rewatching that to edit it, yeah, that was hilarious. That made me laugh too. The way I just deadpanned it, I was like, oh my god.
That's why we got it as a clip on my channel to be played.
Forever. Trust me, I'll
Forever,
find
yeah.
something. Well, let me put it this way, Teladia, I'll bring up about how totally accurate to the comics Gotham Knights is, but that's besides the point. But so now the question is, would any of you do any of you guys have something you want to positively review? How about Tevia? How would you like to positively review the John Kent age up?
Yeah, positive review that.
By all means, we'll send you a link.
But
You get to talk about
super. I don't think Tevia can do it.
Tevia, will you accept this challenge? You get to be on panel and rant as much as you want.
To positively review the John Kent age up and the Tom Taylor series. Can you do that?
5 minutes and you get to rant as much as you want. 5 minutes.
He said, sure. So while he does that, I'm watching WrestleMania. So
that's fine. I'll send you the link right now, Tevia. Give me 1 second. But okay, the rules are again. You're going to review first for 5 minutes. You have to positively review the age up of John Kent. Then, when the timer goes off, then you can go and tear it apart. Okay. Those are the only rules.
But Wonder.
By the way,
you guys really suck.
You see how we get Jared just by saying that?
I got this.
Hold on.
At my comic book store.
Wonder the ship of the DCAU. Wonder the ship of the generation.
Correct me, is the DCAU still going on?
No.
Justice League Infinity would disagree with you on that.
What? Who would?
Justice League Infinity. Justice
That
League
comic
versus
book
the
series
Fatal
ended
Five.
too. That comic ended too.
Justice League the Fatal Five. Batman Beyond.
If Snyder was still at DC, he probably would have ripped up the screenplay and told Page.
Batman said.
No.
Yeah.
The Batman agrees. Batman agrees.
Representation. Okay. Here we go. For 5 minutes, Tevia. I'll bring you in the seconds. Let me get my timer set up.
Start the clock.
Remember, 5 minutes. You have to positively talk about this and the Bendis Superman run. You have to totally talk about how awesome it is. You ready?
And I thought I thought baiting Wonder Bat was cruel.
3, 2, 1, go. 5 minutes, go.
Oh my God, Johnny is the best thing ever. Ain't he the great killer with his boyfriend did like a murder? That's a great couple. It is great to young and I think beat kid, not fit to tell you boy on love. This kid is stupid. This kid is great. And Bennett Jr. is the best thing ever. Oh God, he's getting hurt.
I love the struggle.
It's one of the best things ever I've ever lived in my life. Like, thank you, Bennett.
Come on, buddy. You can do this.
You can do it.
Yeah. Like, what my red crown logos are? Red these characters? Like, what is kid great in human family party? Didn't make I think a great attention to my body. We want more red crown or more logos are. And reviving. Now I'm reviving. Boy, that's a fun story, wasn't it? Like, that story made on a giant woman. Like, it was a great story. It was just super book me was also good. Like, this is.
We believe in you. Wonder Bat believes in you.
God damn it, JHEAT.
The power of Wonder Bat compels you.
Tom did writing at this kind of thing. Like,
2 minutes. Halfway there, buddy. 2 minutes.
They like America's a great couple. Like, him and John are a great couple. They out there are great. I love these two so much. Like, aren't they great? Like, what time I have your children? Okay. Like, what time I can have fun? What thing fight Henry Bendis a great villain? And thank you, Bendis. So making after John after the canon we want now, not the little kid.
Hang in there, buddy. 90 seconds. Hang in there, buddy.
You got this.
Oh yeah, like what a Nuclear Man. Nuclear Man appeared in the Bendis stuff. Who will be at the next shoot off? Thanks, Rogozar. Thanks. And thank you, Mr. Oz, for bringing Mr. back. Even though he got great kids and the artifact. But he's back in John to undo the illusion and make him a big in general a great villain for Superman. It went nowhere. And then old Joel, Mr. Oz, got killed off. Thanks, Bendis. Thanks for bringing Mr. Oz back and bringing that killer back. I want to aid of John. It was a great idea bringing him back, of all people.
20 seconds.
In a great way.
I love the struggle.
9,
8, 7,
6,
5, 4, 3,
3,
2, 1.
1.
Now, Tevia, tell us your real feelings.
Holy shit, it's been hollow!
Oh, jeez!
What the funny thing is, God, you destroyed this great kid, but God, are you high?
Are you high?
This was worth it.
I'm falling out of the chair.
It's worth it.
Even if I want the worst event I've ever like, look, training war, I mean, much I don't like it, it's kind of boring. I'll do training war day. Training war has an instant story summit. Well, so the idea most the three things try to go to war each other. They execute them in that way. But we don't get this, but we had something interesting in it. Like Bennett's Legion? Bennett's Legion, the fuck is this for what damn in my life? Jesus Christ. And Contact Seneca, it's even worse than Bennett's. Holy shit. Nothing happened the entire thing. It's all planet. But J. Nakamura said a terrible character. I hate this character. He's not interesting. He's boring. So, anyways, I'm 11. Why do we need this character? You should have made him a villain. A villain is what I'm interested in him. I love John because I love this character. Why? Give me a sign I can give me interest in him. No instant character development. Nothing. Like, what is this asshole? Like, pretty much. Manipulate John into a very sovereign country without showing the actual ability evidence to go out of bed. If John was smart and George and Emma worked with terrorists, why the fuck would Damien John work with this asshole? This makes no sense to me. A super set of the island, we never go down with it with the terrorists. John and his bullshit. But no, I trust J. Nakamura because reasons.
And how do you feel about 5G?
That is stupid. And here's the dumbest part. You have to come to the alley now with Young John Kent. They show the right here. This makes me angry.
That's the biggest slap in the face.
Like you standing there like there. Like what the fuck? Thank God I will do a rant about the book until I'm done review Training War with this book on and so on to review John Dewey and whatever. But my point is that like Bennett destroyed everything. Taylor is dumped into a damn garbage and makes me angry. I'm still trying this shit. However, there is no one hope. There is no hope. Random Action Comics right now, the current Action Comics book line had 10-year John Kent back story. That made me happy. I'm happy with that. When it is 16 minutes, it would make me angry. But for now, I enjoy 10-year John Kent in that book. Also a bonus. 10-year John Kent Super, the real John Kent Super entertaining Flash. Thank you, Jimmy Adams. Thank you for giving our Super Son Band a bone. Hopefully, if these two stories succeed, and Flash succeeds, maybe, just maybe, there's a small window of hope I get 10-year John Kent Super back to normal. Do I mean that'll happen? Do I believe that at the end false hope? Yes. You know what? I don't care. If I get John Super back to normal,
Let him finish.
I'll fight that point. Like, and I don't do anything at this point.
And Tevia, you've been a good sport. You made it the full
awesome.
5 minutes.
So, all right, Tevia, I gotta say, seeing you like holding back, I can visibly see you are holding back and going, "Isn't this great?" That was awesome. This is probably one of this episode is chock full of top 10 Comics League moments. If I ever make that list for like my 500 subscriber special, then all of this is gonna be on there because. Yeah. The way you just transitioned from like loving it to hating it is so good. And also, a question: if you hate the story so much, why'd you buy the trade of Son of Kal-El?
No, I didn't buy it. I went in for the library.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. I'm not that insane. But I go to the library most of the time and go the 10 book apart. When I'm done with reading Training War.
Look what I got in my comic book store today.
Question.
I like the art. Okay, I like Clayman's art.
Art alone does not save a terrible story.
I'll give Kevin in. Kevin always made that book beautiful. Like if you read for the art, it's amazing.
I also got
train wreck.
this 1984 trade for Dark Knight Returns,
Nice.
Superman: The Last Son, and
Oh, I
Batman
love
and
that show. I
Son.
don't know about
Batman and Son, the introduction of Damian.
Nice.
Which we'll be talking about in a bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because I get the James Gunn.
And I got Sheriff of Babylon by Tom King. Again, great Tom King
That's
story.
good, Tom
The
King,
Death
love.
of Superman. I needed the new copy because I have this part and I'm trying to make the whole have the spines line up with the bloody S. War of the
Nice.
Realms from Marvel.
Oh,
The
And
God
that
Butcher.
event.
The God Butcher arc was okay. It's just with all the Marvel now, all new, all different, really gave it a bad rap.
Yeah.
But God,
And then Batman Incorporated.
Such a great story.
And then
great story.
some Jason for Fabok in New 52. And I got I read the first issue of, believe it or not, I think it's like DC Ruby. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's just their crossover in the comics with Ruby.
Yeah. Since DC Ruby, we're all getting an animated movie coming out this year. Justice League Ruby, I think, part 1. Yeah, the two-parter.
It's aggressively made.
It's not
It's
good.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Me neither.
We got a movie coming out. When is that movie coming out? I forgot when the movie coming out.
October, I want to say.
I think
October.
so. I didn't look it up. It's been a while.
And by the way, I just want to say, gentlemen, fantastic job today. Because all right, so
Yes.
when Nick and I first suggested it, I didn't think it'd be this funny.
Yeah.
This was a lot. Because trust me, it's kind of funny. I kind of cheated. I put in a few digs at Josstice saying, okay, so this happens, but totally makes sense. And it's not crazy at all.
Yeah.
I was like Tevia, because I was like, isn't this great that Flash falls into Wonder Woman?
Tevia, for being such a good sport, this is for you.
And that's
Super.
Wrong guy. Sorry about that. Oh,
What?
Like a panther.
What about?
Like a panther.
He's doing his Superman thing.
What
Now
about?
we have a choice here. We either sit and wait or we take these flare guns and do something really stupid.
What about?
Not impressed.
What about? The ship of the DCAU. What about?
60% of the time, it works every time.
What about?
there you go.
Wonderman.
Now,
Sorry about that.
may the force be with you. Super Wonder Gods Among Us.
When not, that actually would be an interesting storyline.
Wonder Bat.
Okay, so
I promise I won't say it anymore. I promise.
So what else do you guys want to talk about? Because I don't I can go on for a little bit more.
Well,
there was a
I've got
certain
one
announcement. There was a certain announcement today. Teladia, would you do the honors?
Well, I got concept art for. Is it that the concept art or the other thing?
Both. We can cover both.
Gotham Knights, I presume.
We can cover both.
All right, both. Okay, so our show next week is going to be myself, JHEAT, Jared on KYD's channel, and we're going to do it next weekend. Is it that?
Yeah, I think so. We should do it then.
Yeah,
Yes,
next weekend. Yeah,
I
next
agree.
weekend. Next weekend we'll be doing a show with KYD. So we'll be talking about
These
what was
suits
it
look
again?
so good. We're talking about the Green Lantern movie and the Black Adam versus Shazam and Superman. And by the way, Lawrence has the only appropriate way to talk about Wonder Bat.
Yep.
But so
Yeah.
yeah. So go on, Teladia.
The second thing is Gotham Knights. I was sent a bunch of things for the game.
The video game, by the way. The
Yeah,
video
the
game.
video game.
Not the show that is currently Teladia's favorite show.
And sadly, it's not Wonder Bat
There you
news.
go. There you go. See that's silence.
And Wonder Woman does not grieve for Bruce, unfortunately.
So
because there's no reason for her
yes,
to.
thank you, the Batman. Thank you.
Oh, this is fun.
Speaking of new, we
So-
even need a
so
Marvel
Gotham-
new event, Ball of X.
So
That's
I
not
was
coming.
sent a bunch of concept art,
Yeah.
and it was gonna have Solomon Grundy, Catwoman was gonna be in the game, the Architect was gonna be in the game, Cyborg was gonna. There was gonna be a mission with Cyborg, and all. Yeah, a mission with Cyborg was gonna be in the game. That was taken out. On top of that, Damian Wayne Robin was gonna be the Robin for this game. Till it
Oh
changed.
wow.
What?
What's funny is that when you watch the trailer, they make you think it's Damien.
They do make it look at Damien. It's Tim Drake.
Like I could screen. Should I screen share it?
Yes,
Yeah,
by all
we
means.
should- I need to see this. You gotta press Super Saiyan down.
I see another Super Sons rant coming. By the way, if you can check the private chat.
What now?
Let me get to it. 1 second.
Oh, not Krakoa style. How could you do that? How could you say that?
Oh,
Look.
genius.
Wow.
Look.
Nice.
This
That
is the
actually looks really
architect.
cool.
So this was the
Him?
architect apparently
Wait,
sent to me.
wait. That looks like Firefly.
No, it's the architect.
It looks like Firefly.
Looks like Firefly. Catwoman.
I
As
love
you can see,
Catwoman. It looks so cool.
Tactical
the
suit.
first design was so amazing. It looks so badass. Second design
the tactical suit, the
Yeah.
street style look, and Solomon
looks
Grundy
Grundy.
was also in the game.
Why
Furthermore,
couldn't we get him? He looked amazing.
there's the Damian Wayne.
He looks fantastic. What the hell?
Well, yeah,
I
why
love
would you put that in?
Because they wanted to promote Tim Drake.
I'm
and
not
his-
going to go for a long time, but gee, that's cool. We got
And you know what? This was all leading up. You know what? All of this was leading up to, guys.
What?
A Teen Titans Young Justice game after Gotham Knights.
Wow. So we would have gotten the Teen
Yeah.
Titans Young Justice. That's awesome.
Wait.
And
Wait,
Tevia.
wait a minute.
3, 2, 1.
Wait a second. If they went to the Demon Justice and so did Connor, and so did Demon, and then
There was so
You're
many
telling
Easter
me-
eggs within the game that was taken out. Two-Face was taken out from the game. There was a day cycle in the game that was taken out. So you were able
What
to
the
you were able to free roam in daytime. They took that asset out. There was loads of things that I
Why?
was. So and the second game was going to be Teen Titans, but I think things have changed behind the scenes, and they might have changed it now to something else.
Well, that sucks.
What's this, folks? That's close to get Super Sons. That's close.
Well, how do you know it would have been John? How do you know John Kent?
A
Tevia?
combination of Super Sons and Giants.
But
Okay,
again, that
sorry.
system.
Mhm.
Tevia,
You
continue.
got the one. Like
I
that
would
could have
play
been
Kid
great.
Flash.
I want to play Kid Flash. Same. I love to play Kid Flash directly wall with a ball down. Like, it's not fair. Why? Ugh. So what happens now? Is John-
Plus, on top of that, you know the Easter egg that we saw as Superboy and Robin.
Yeah.
That picture that was going to lead to the Young Justice Teen Titans game with all the missions and Damian Wayne Robin.
And John and Superboy maybe.
Yet another occasion when when a thing that has Warner Brothers in the title fails.
Roll the clip.
Yes. Where is?
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
And the fact that Warner Brothers and Lawrence, that's not the only thing they robbed us, because Warner
What?
Brothers has literally took out live service elements from the game. It was going to be a live service, so it was a DOA from the get-go.
I'm not surprised about that. Last server game always fail.
Dead on arrival.
Dead on arrival.
My bad.
Yeah, Dead on arrival. That's what this game was going to be. That's what it is. That's why this game hasn't got any DLC, because the fact they took everything out.
Which could also explain why Judge Judge live service game. Because that game's live service now.
It was
Cheat.
live service. It was live service before they took it out. Um,
Oh.
so
Wait.
Gotham Knights was live service. They took it out because the fans backlash because of it, and and they took out so many aspects like Two-Face, Flamingo, younger
Catwoman, Damian and Robin.
Damien and Robin, a younger a younger Harley Quinn that looks like a uh doesn't even look like Harley Quinn. She looks like in a rough and up stage. Um, Furthermore, like Catwoman would have been an interesting story as well because she's the love interest of Batman.
That story.
So I don't know how you guys feel about that. How do you guys feel in the chat?
I feel like my screen share speaks for itself.
There you go.
Yep.
And cheap plug, me and Tevi are actually collaborating on this, so be on the lookout for that.
Yep. I'm very excited for that.
So
Yeah,
I think it's a good place to leave it. So
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Great job, gentlemen, because that was way better than I thought it was. So if you guys need me, I will be. Oh, by the way, a quick update. They launched the new Avengers update, which gives you everything in the shop for free.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to stock up on MCU outfits and just
the final update to that game. So it shuts down.
Well, it's not going to shut down. You'll still be able to play it, thank God. But yeah, it's not like they're going to continue the game. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty fun game.
I think my main problem with that game with the story itself is MODOK and humans. I don't give it that in humans. They tried to put humans on full, tried to put with the X-Men, but it didn't work.
It was overly convoluted, and Kamala Khan got way too much spotlight because this is an Avengers game, not a Miss Marvel game.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
I'd happy she got some justice. That's the one.
You can use her. She's not entirely a useless character. She's still useful. It's just the fact the game focused so heavily on her because you could have her be like a playable character, like have like the first introductory or so missions be that because that's cool. She's like our intro into the universe. Yeah, but when the fact when there's like so many, when I want to play as Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. I don't want to play as Kamala Khan all the time.
I want to play as Hawkeye. Where's
Hawkeye? Well, remember, Hawkeye was not originally in the game.
He was DLC.
He was DLC. He and Kate were DLC. By the way, fun DLC. That's the thing. This game always had really fun DLC.
Almost as if the game was unfinished.
Almost, yeah, exactly. Almost as if.
Yeah, go ahead. DLC. We had Maestro. Maestro hated villain. I'm sorry, what? That makes no sense. Maestro is a Hulk villain. Dude, Hulk that by Maestro.
Well, technically he's everyone's villain because he killed everyone.
True, he killed the entire universe. Well, actually, that's true. In the reason Hulk, not Hulk, Maestro Rising, I forget the name. Peter David wrote that story, the writer of Maestro. It actually he didn't destroy the heroes. Nope, it's Nuclear War that killed the heroes. All except for Hercules, Doctor Doom with the villain, and that's it. I think. Peter David, he wrote the Order of Maestro. It's a great story, but it's not a feature imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's a recent Marvel book that I think came out last year. I think I'm going to remember.
Marvel's Avengers? When did that come out? That came out like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, Avengers came out in 2020.
2020.
Avengers, Avengers came out in 2020. So
no, the game came out. I'm talking about Maestro, the actual comic. The recent one, Peter.
Oh, the recent guy. I have no idea if you guys want to.
Nah.
But okay. But so anyway, so I'll go around and we'll see what you guys have coming out. Tevia, where can we find you, and what have you got coming out on your channel?
You can follow my YouTube. I'm in Twitch.tv, Twitch, Twitter, Google Plus dead now. Google Plus dead. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. I don't have a TikTok. I just TikTok wanted to go insane, but no, it's stupid. Banned that thing a long time ago. After trying on my channel, I will be training war. My original plan was April Fool's Day, but you know what? Screw it. I decided not to do that. But I distributed RE4 today, the RE4 remake. I just did a live stream on part 10. I finished that game. Great game. I love RE4. I did my review today. But as for new upload, I did have to get Batman Doom that came to Gotham. I will review that movie maybe later tonight. Again, 50 on that. I will review a movie tonight. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow. As for other stuff, I will review Sonic Code Volume 1, which, oh god, this is gonna be painful. I don't want to review this train wreck because this makes me angry and pissed off. Like, Training War is bad. Like Training War, Training War had an engine story. Well, some of the story engine it's kind of boring, but we Training War is something. This is really angry and pissed off. So yeah, you can see how he's Mega Land.
And by the way, Tevia, I'm thinking probably next weekend we can do our thing to talking about the first like arc of Super Sons if you want to do that.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm actually looking forward to that. I can't wait to see.
Cool. All right, so I'll get that read by then because I have it on DC online, so I'll check that out. I'm excited.
Nice. Yep.
Be ready for us Boar Fest.
I think that's all I got for boy. If I do visions, I know one of you. I'm gonna review extra swords. I got the book the library. I'm gonna read that book.
Mm-hmm. If you want a good book, read House of X Powers of 10. That is fantastic. That is fantastic.
I read that book. It's amazing.
That stands as my favorite X-Men story of all time.
Same. It breaks my heart that when Hickman left the book, everyone went to shit. Because why?
Well, it's because they abandoned him immediately after the story.
But drove me insane. What the hell? Hickman said
of
the X-Men after Marvel destroyed X-Men for 2010. I forget when everyone understood when Human.
But
this whole stream is just one big rant.
Yeah, it is. So, yeah. But anyway, so JHEAT, what else have you got coming on your channel? Where can one find you?
Well, you can follow me at JHEAT75 on Twitter, JHEAT Plays on YouTube. I'm recently planning a collab with Tevia in the next few days, and also I'm doing a few videos with Kid Takeoff Dynamic Duos coming up, so just like, comment, subscribe on my end, and get ready for more content.
Teladia, take it away, sir.
Yeah, I have got coming up on my channel is the Superman and Lois reaction stream with Jared and even JHEAT. Also, I will be planning to do a video. I'm going to possibly record one next weekend, I should say, in regards to the whole concept art, go over it, discuss it in a video format for you guys, and why I think the second game was going to be a Teen Titans Young Justice game, and now why is the game shifted over drastically to a different IP and what potentially the IP could be. So I might make a video on that. And also, while I'm here, guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter, which is at Teladia Plays. I'm also I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube and Twitch, not Twitch, YouTube and Kick, I should say Kick, which is a new streaming platform when Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League drops. So myself, Jared,
we'll be playing it.
We'll be playing.
Oh no! Oh no! Hold on, I gotta share this. Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
What is it?
The horror! The horror!
I think I may know what he's talking about. And bear in mind,
look at this.
Oh God!
No! No!
Yes.
The horror! The horror!
Why did he keep banging this shit after he keep coming back and had to haunt me?
Thank God this was. It was.
I'm gonna revenge on Justice.
It was scrapped. Oh, thank God! Thank God! Thank God!
Jeez. I'm like, okay, good. That's the one thing where I can say, okay, that's it. It's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and in terms of like content as well, I'm planning to do a collab with VG Fight School, and we'll be talking about DC for the future of DC games. And obviously, Suicide Squad will be live streaming it when that comes out. We don't know when the game is released, but nothing.
That's why I hear the rumor.
It's been rumored. It's been rumored, not confirmed by the studio yet.
Yeah.
So Jared, if you want to take it away.
Sure. All right. And so for last thing, what I got coming out is on Monday, I'm thinking of doing a video either on why John and Martha Kent are so important to Superman, or an in-depth look at the Fortress of Solitude. I'm trying to decide between those two. Wednesday, I'm talking about Scott Snyder's Undiscovered Country, Volume 3. Awesome book.
Yeah.
And Under Two Capes, still figuring out what I want to do for Under Two Capes. But besides that, let's see, what else? Besides that, obviously streams with Teladia talking about Superman and Lois, and Nick talking about gaming stuff. Oh, and also one more thing is like talking about Nick and I will be continuing our coverage of the Justice League animated show. So still going with that. But
yeah,
stay heroic, everyone. And
I made the force
be with you.